Peace. My refrigerator says hello. Peace, YouTube. Who is Sugar? Back to show you guys how to make your own Funk Be Gone 2.0, baby. All right, if you have been with me for a while, like years, you guys know some years ago I made some Funk Be Gone, which is a natural deodorant. Now, a lot of you guys tried the deodorant and you were just like, but Sugar, it worked. And now, like, my armpits don't smell like, what is a bad smell for armpits?
Shallots.
No. Shallots make your eyes water.
Exactly, because your armpit stinks, so if you making people's eyes water.
Okay, so no more watery eye inducing armpits, okay? So a lot of you guys tried it and you were like, girl, this deodorant is like super amazing and my armpits don't smell like shallots. But when it's hot in my house or when it's hot outside, I noticed that deodorant turns into a bit of a liquid and I have to kind of stir it up and it becomes a bit messy. Well, I have modified the recipe so that it'll be more in a solid form. Unless, of course, you're like living on the equator. So if you want to know how I improve my Funk Be Gone, stay tuned. So this recipe is really easy and you're going to need only a few common household items. You are going to need 1/4 of a cup of baking soda, 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of shea butter. Now the tools you're going to need for this recipe include 1/4 of a cup measuring device or vessel, 1/4 of a cup measuring cup, vessel, container, 1/4 of a cup container situation, a tablespoon, a whisk and a spoon for mixing, a bowl, a pot of boiling water. And you're going to need a container to put your deodorant in. Now get ready for the most simple recipe you have ever seen in your life. Take your cornstarch and your baking soda and mix it together in your bowl. Now throw in your shea butter and your coconut oil. Now you're going to move your pot of boiling water and you're going to take your bowl with all that yummy goodness and you're going to place it on top of the pot. And just take your spoon or your whisk and just start stirring it up. Now the reason why you need the hot water is because the shea butter is really, really solid, and unless your house is super duper hot, it's not going to melt on its own. Once everything has incorporated, you can then place a couple of drops of your tea tree oil or your lavender oil or whatever fragrance you want. Once you have all of that mixed up, you're going to take your spoon, you're going to take your empty deodorant container, and you're just going to spoon it in until you get all the way to the top. Now you can let it sit out room temperature until it solidifies, or you can pop that bad boy in the refrigerator or your freezer. And that is it. Your deodorant is now solid and you can like use it like this now instead of using your fingers like the Tussie and stuff from back in the day. Now what I would suggest that you guys do is to put a label on it so that you'll know what's in there. I mean, of course you'll know because you made it, but let's just say you go to somebody's house, right? You go to their house, you go to the bathroom, and you get in the bathroom, you realize, oh my God, I'm putting deodorant on, I'm gonna be like really, really musty, and they're gonna talk about me on Twitter and stuff. So then you go rummaging around in their bathroom trying to find out where their deodorant is, and you come across this thing and you're just like, I'm not sure what this is and I'm not sure if I want to use that because I don't know what that's about. But if you put a label on here that says Funk Be Gone, they would use their power of deductive reasoning to figure out that this is deodorant. And that's it. All right, now that your deodorant has been made, I have a few disclaimers for you guys, okay? Because I don't want any mess in my comments about how the deodorant did not work for you because you eat onions and shallots all day and the thing is like coming out through your pores and nothing is going to get rid of that smell. So I say this, I make no guarantees as to if this is going to work for you. It works for me, it works for my son, cameraman, yes?
Yes, it does.
I didn't pay him to say that, but it works for him, it works for my husband, and he be out there doing all kind of stuff that will cause you to be super extra musty. So he'll be the only one who's not musty at his job because of this right here. Also, this is a deodorant. It is not an antiperspirant. So you may still sweat, but guess what? Your sweat not gonna stink unless your sweat stink. If your sweat is stinking, it might be something else. It ain't because of this. It's your biology and stuff. What else? Now this product contains baking soda, and for a lot of people, baking soda can really make your armpits or any part of your body irritated. Now I will say this, if you become irritated, you can use less baking soda, but if your armpits are super inflamed, just stop using it, okay? Just don't even do it. Oh, this will only work if your armpits are already clean and dry and funk free. So if you are already musty and you put this on top of the must, it's not going to work. Almost like people who stink and they put perfume on, it's just like, no boo, you smell like and perfume. So we're not gonna do any of that. Now speaking of cleaning, I find when I use store-bought deodorant that it makes me really, really stinky. And although I will clean my armpits with my towel and my soap, sometimes it leaves residue underneath your armpits. It's like, I don't know what that mess is, but I find that I can scrub and scrub and scrub, but if I take my fingernails and do one of these, I'll have like deodorant and stuff underneath my fingernails, although I just got out the tub and I bathed thoroughly. So you may need to take like a cotton ball and some alcohol and just remove all of that deodorant, because that stuff is like, I don't know what's in there besides aluminum and all type of crap that you don't need. What other disclaimers do I have? If you're going to be home on a weekend, you may want to try it out on the weekend to see how it works for you, instead of rolling up on work Monday after you made your deodorant Sunday and it doesn't work. So try it out at home, go to the gym, do all the extreme stuff that your body could possibly take, like have somebody scare you and you like sweating and stuff. Do all of that to see if this deodorant works for you. And that is it for this tutorial. I hope that it was quick, but knowing me the way I talk, it probably wasn't. Alright guys, before I continue to ramble, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you all tomorrow with another video. I'm not sure what the video is because this has been pre-recorded. If you missed my last video, I also don't know what it is, but I'm gonna link it here, and I'm also gonna place the link down below in the description bar. And yeah, I think that is it. If you try this, let me know how it works for you. Leave a comment down below or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram and be like, yeah girl, it worked for me, or my boo left me because I was musty, or the date didn't work out. All of that. Just let me know either way. All right guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting, and I will see you all tomorrow. Be blessed.